Hi everyone, this is Jody from Northern Country Creations, and I'm back with that church sale haul that I was talking to you about. I couldn't pause the video. I'm not sure why. Yeah, let's get right to it, and let's check out all the stuff that I bought. And it was fill a bag for $10, a grocery sack. So it was wonderful. Love church sales. So it looks like in this bag is a whole bunch of different assortment of buttons. Oh yeah, yep. Lansing. Never heard of that. Is it Lansing, Michigan? Nope, Lansing, Iowa. Okay, wonderful. So there's a nice bag of vintage buttons to use. Yeah, it was kind of great. It was just take a grocery sack, paper sack, and just start filling it up, and it was awesome. And then I got these two big rolls of, let's see, it looks like somebody had it on a garage sale. Let's see if I can take it. Oops, oh, takes right off the name of it. I was trying to see if I could see what the name of it was. Okay, it's Queen Craft Trimming, and it looks like originally sold for $1.99 a yard. Yeah, trimming. It's pretty full, and so I love the red little tiny polka dots. So I could use this on Christmas journals, my Betty Crocker journals that I'm working on, the retro, so those will be cool. And then this one is, it is Little Leaves of Holly, and those are pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that or not. So little tiny leaves of holly, and so it's pretty full as well. So I got those. Then there was a box of stamps that I got, a little scrolling and Christmas spirit stamp. And then I got this little tray that will be so cool to store little small things. Oh, it almost feels like there's two of them, but it's one thick one. So not sure what this LA was or what it was used for, but it was a great craft organizer. This bag of ribbon. This is really wide. Love that. Look at that. Nice and wide. Like that. There's quite a bit here. So that was really nice. Love that. Here's another bag of assortments of, oh, that has a pin in it. I'll stick that up there. Nice ribbon there. Some eyelet trim. Bunch of it there. There's a little scrap piece. Some more pins. Here's a smaller trim and a little bit, another pin, and a little bit of red. So those were neat. Oh, I can stick this in that big bag. All right, let's see what else we got here. I just started tossing stuff in the bag. It was awesome. So this is, looks like a little set of like cotton ribbon. Yeah, it's almost feels like it's starched. So yeah, there's brown, a turquoise color, a dark blue, and a red. So that was pretty cool stuff. I like that. Here is some more ribbon. I don't think this is very old, but it's got kind of a blue, dark blue floral background with white. And this was really neat, I thought. This is Stressed Out Denim. It's, is there a pin in there? I see a pin or something holding that in there. Oh, staple. So this is some denim trim. This will be kind of cool to use. So it kind of looks like that. It's got loops on it, and then it's all frazzled. So that was kind of neat. That was different. And then I saw this, Martha Stewart, 4 yards of Snowflake felt trim. So this will be trying to be fun to figure out where the beginning is. Oh, there we go. So look at that. Oh, that is kind of cool. I like that. That is awesome. That is awesome. I like that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So that would be fun in the Christmas journals. I've never seen that before either. All right. What have I got? Oh, a little luggage tag for myself for traveling. Okay, and then got some checkered ribbon here. I'm not sure why that's on there. Oops, I don't want to use those scissors. And so I can show you what I like to do. I don't care for the ribbon with the wire in them, but don't pass it up, because you can, this is what I like to do, is when you find ribbon that you like, because this will be good in my woodland journals, nature journals, and then also Christmas, just push the wire out and grab a hold of it with your needle nose pliers, and then just pull. And this wire will come right out, and just keep pushing it down. You know, I mean, you can do the whole roll if you want, or just do little at a time, and then just cut it. And get rid of the wire. And then you can do some more. And then the ribbon will poke right through. And you just keep going. And poke right through. Oops. It's all cumbersome. There we go. Grab your wire. Get a grip on. I usually do a turn on my pliers. And then again, just keep pulling on it. I usually will undo the whole thing and then just pull and keep pushing and pulling until the whole thing is out. And so that's what I do with the ribbons, or the wire in it. And then I just break it off and keep going. So then it makes actually a really nice ribbon without the wire. So I don't pass up wired ribbon, because that's what I do with it. And I'll just do it while I'm, you know, sitting and watching TV or something, you know, where it's not taking up my useful, or, you know, good time. So that's what I do. So that is awesome. I like that. Here's some more assortment of ribbons. What we got here. Here's some more of that, it's almost like starched ribbon, like a cloth ribbon. So that's, you know, it's the same as those. There's some pretty vintage looking ones. There's some with snowflakes. There's some here. Seems kind of stiff. So those are cool. I just kind of grabbed all kinds of ribbon. I'm going to run out of room here. I have to put it all back in my bag. Okay, so let's see. What else we got here? Just grab this stuff. A whole bunch of it out. Okay, and then I got this huge roll of, let's see, it looks like I'm going to cut a little bit of it off because it's kind of tattered there. Okay, so now I have a fresh roll. And this is actually stretchy. So what is this called? Metallic stretch cord. 50 yards of it. So some of it used, but it's pretty heavy. I mean, there's a lot there yet. So then there's a whole pack here of the hem facing, which I love the hem facing because I use it in the journals and I just glue it down or sew it down. So here's some pretty wide ones. There's some purples, a nice pink. This is navy, so it's wide, considered wide. Yeah, and this is what it looks like, but it's thin. And so this is kind of a retro 70s, or, you know, the 70s. And there's another pin. I take my pins out so I don't poke myself. There's a nice brown. That's a really wide one. And this is Flexi Lace, 2.5 yards, stretchable. 1 3/4 inches, so there's a bunch of that. Oh, here's another one. This one is, what color is that called? It's kind of like a periwinkle almost. Okay, and here's this Patch It Up applique. I just thought that was really cool. This might be really neat on the front of a journal or book, you know, so that was cool. And then I got all of these buttonhole patterns, and they're vintage, and so those will be really neat to use. Got those. Another roll of ribbon here. Looks like kind of like a satiny ribbon. Stick that in there. Let's see what else. And then some washable dressmakers tracing paper. So there's some of that. That'll be interesting. Here's another baggie of, you know, scrap type ribbons, cloth ribbons. A whole bunch of different ones in there. Look at all those cool colors. Oh, look at that blue. So those are neat. There's some satin ribbon in there too. And some brown. Okay, and then we've got more rickrack. Here's the small pink, the loop braid, some more seam binding in navy blue, and then here's some, oh, I guess I call it copin, that blue. Okay, and then we've got another bag of goodies. See what's in here. Soutache braid. It's a braid. Will not shrink. And then a bag full of what we got here. Velvet. Some velvet ribbon. That's kind of cool. And then some edging. Seam binding like edging. It's a rope. Oh, and there's different ones here. Well, that'd be kind of cool. And then some brown. Those are neat. Oh, and another package of navy. And then this was a little bag of rings, different types of rings, and I'm not sure what that is, but these will come in handy for fasteners. Okay. Let's see, a bunch more here. Sorry for the noise, but I'm digging down to the bottom here. Alright, some more seam binding, or hem tape, Flexi Lace, the lace, white, and some more navy. And then a big old bag of vintage buttons. Love the vintage buttons. That's a pretty big bag, so that was nice. I'll put some of this stuff down here, so I've got some room. Yeah, that was quite a bit there. And then here's a little set of snowflake ribbon and some little cord. And here's a little iron-on applique of a clown. Okay, and then in here, looks like it was just a hodgepodge of things. Vintage solid brass, what are they, snap? Oh, the snap hooks. And hook and eyes. And some little snaps. Some more hook and eyes in there. So that was kind of fun. Let me get this out of the way here because I make some more room. Okay. And then we've got another Ziploc bag of some more ribbons. Oh, look at that. I like this. Really country style. Here we go. So it's got this ribbon with some lace on the side. So that's pretty cool. Here's some purple with lace on the side. Here's some more just small pieces, some velvet. And then there's a bigger roll of some vintage brown. Love it. I'm going to have lots of stuff to adorn the tags and journals and stuff. Okay, so that was one entire bag. Okay, and then this bag, I got this only because this will be nice to store different types of papers and cards and stuff. So that came in handy. Now, some of the stuff, here are some brand new, just kitchen towels. That was for myself. And then I found all these embroidery, you know what are these? Yeah, they're like a napkin. So like a dinner napkin and with a scalloped edge. So, and then this one's more of a flour sack material. Look at that. There's a blue one, a different blue one. And then, here's kind of like a off-white one. And then I found these vintage ones. These will be nice in my recipe journal that I'm doing, by the way, and it looks like this. This is what it looks like so far. This is a vintage book, and I've got my papers in, and now I'm choosing all of my signatures and starting to put them all together. So this will be really fun. I can't wait. I have done, I just get started in, look at this one. This one's so cool. All the vintage things that I've done in here. All these tuck spots and yeah, so yep, it's coming along. So love it. I love that vintage look. And actually I got that inspiration from Liam, I think is her name, at Lace Covered Skies. I love her style of the retro stuff. So I love watching her things, and but I haven't seen her in there for quite a while. Okay, so then I got a package of kind of some vintage napkins. I don't know if they're really that old. There's not a date on it, but they kind of have a vintage look to them anyways. And then this was interesting. Maxi paper lace, 3 inches wide, and I thought it was really cool. So, and it's not delicate, but it's, if I can get this taped, somebody taped it on there. It's pretty strong. Let's cut that off, and so let's see what it looks like. Isn't that cool? That will be so neat to use. And it's a full roll. It's thick. Thick, but the spool is full, so I don't think anybody used that. And then I just happened to get a little organizer to, stack up some of my things that I'm doing. so I have a place to put them. Here's another roll of some fabric ribbon. I don't know, I'm just going to call it fabric ribbon because it's like fabric, but it's a ribbon. And look at this, is birds. So this is kind of cool, and this is pretty vintage, but it doesn't have a date on it. Snow foam ribbon. So got that. And then I did get some books. I tried staying away from the books, but I was compelled to find some old stuff. And then I found this set of paper, and it's kind of cool. It's got envelopes with it, and I just loved the kind of colors, the greens and the roses in it. So that was really neat, and it doesn't look like anybody really used it, so that was really cool. And then, of course, everybody probably knows Ideals. This one's a Thanksgiving one, and Ideals is just awesome for the pictures and the poems and sayings and quotes. Just love it. So anytime I see an Ideals, I pick it up. And then, of course, there was an Ideals Christmas. And what is the date of these? Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to take up too much time, but maybe 70s. Oh, look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? Christmas morning. Yeah, I mean, I love the pictures in here and the poems, so I love doing the journals with those. And then this one, Peter Rabbit Giant Treasury. I am going to make some rabbit journals, maybe, for like Easter and spring next year. So I'm kind of stocking up on that. So this is 1980. And so I just love the pictures in here. This is really nice. I love those. Like the Peter Rabbit stories. So that was in this nice condition. So I grabbed that. And then, of course, I'm doing recipe books right now. So I did not have this one. This is Dinner in a Dish Cookbook. And this is Betty Crocker. And it's in really great shape. And this is 1974. So I won't go through every page, but of course the 70s with the fondue. So lots of, nice pictures and some, oh, look at that. See, I love that. Tuna spinach bake. So lots of stuff in there. That would be really nice. Okay, what else we got? Oh, yep, I found these Recollections Craft It paper bags. These are little paper sacks. So these will be really cool in the journals. And they're pink, so I can use them, put little cards in them. And there's just little paper sacks. It's just so cool. I can stamp on them. So those are awesome. Fortune-telling cards. Fortune-telling cards. Oh, look at that. Kind of cool. Oh, gosh, look at that. Trains. Sun. I don't know anything about fortune-telling. The bride. A horse. Oh, wow. Those are cool. Wow, those are really neat. I like those. I don't know if anybody knows what these numbers and stuff mean. Let me know in the comments, because I don't know anything about fortune telling. Wow, those are really cool vintage look, though. Look at those. Oh, I guess here's a little... Looks like maybe some of the cards are missing. I'm not sure. It looks like there should have been some more there. And there's a little... Oh, I guess it kind of does tell you the numbers. like the sword. This card warns of some evil attack. Oh boy. So, oh, that would have been interesting to have both sets of cards if there was more. So that's kind of cool. There's no date on it. Maybe there was in the instructions or something, but I'll have to look at that again. Okay, and then, oh, these were cool. I've seen people use these in their journals before. The Viewcaster. These are pretty old. Look at that. And they're kind of blue color. Love it. And it's got the little envelope. So there's a stack of those. Those are so neat. Oh, and here's some different colored ones. So there's two different colors. Or not two different colors, but two different styles. Those are nice. Science and Life. This is a very heavy book. Books 3 and 4. Yeah, this has seen its age. And it had great, you know, little illustrations in it. Yeah, this was really neat. I like this. Let's see if I can see what the age of this was. The pages are sticking together. Come on. Outdoor sports depend upon the weather. Oh, yep. Science and Life. 1939. Oh my gosh, this has been around for a while. So I thought that was really cool. This is a nice book. I like that. And oh, there were some reinforcements, so I picked those up. I dye those. I tea dye them, I coffee dye them, and then I take paint and then I just paint over them. I can show you some here, what I do with these. So I take paint and just paint over them, and then you have a colored one. So I do red, some green, here's the coffee dye, tea dyed ones, brown, some dark green, and so that's what I do with those. So those are a great find. So those are kind of nice on tags. And here is another old book, very old. Knickerbocker's History of New York. And this will make a great little journal. This one's little too. This is little 6.5 by 4. So let's see. And the pages are all falling and it's all falling apart, but awesome. Let's see if I can find a date here somewhere. Knickerbocker's History of New York complete. Never heard of it. And the pages are very old. $1809? I don't know if that's right.